The best base location used to be this magical tree over here in this glitched out spot, but it is now patched. So here are the best base locations in the game that are no longer patched, like this one. So most bases I'm going to show you have something special about them, like something about raids or location or material, something along those lines. This is currently my main base location right here on the new island. There's nothing really special about this, but it's at minus 500 to 170, and I just like it because you can build some really cool buildings on these little mushroom things, and there's a little chest over here on this mushroom. So like I said, nothing special, but I wanted to show you guys this in case you wanted to make a base where you can like build on the mushrooms and stuff, because I think that's pretty cool. But let's get on to the bases that actually have some sort of benefit. This one doesn't really have any kind of benefit, it just looks really cool. Now, in my opinion, this is the best base location for a late game. If you're up there in the levels and you need like a good oil base, we are going to be heading there right now. I've shown this location on stream and on videos before, but you guys may not have seen it, and not too many people know about this, and I believe this is the only base location. Hold on, let me exterminate this hawk real quick. This is the only base location with 3 oil puddles. So we have 1 oil puddle here, we have 1 here, and we have 1 over here. And the thing is, guys, I'm not sure if this is still in the game. I think it is. I haven't done it in a little bit, but you can actually put 2 oil tankers for every 1 puddle if you use a little exploit, a little bug. I have a few videos on that also. I'll probably test it out again soon to see if it still works, but if it does still work, which I'm 90% sure it still does, you can have 6 oil tankers at this one base, which is just overpowered. Now, of course, you're going to want to be a high level if you put this here, because you are going to need a ton of electricity to power that many oil tankers, but the chord to this base is minus 850, minus 450. So I built with some glass over here. I used to have a bunch of stuff over here, but I destroyed the base, so a lot of it got destroyed. Like I had 2 oil tankers for every puddle, which equaled out to 6. I built with some cool glass over here. You have a nice little like ocean view. Jet Ragon is just a little bit that way. You have this cool mountain and everything, so it is really cool. There's nothing too crazy about this. The oil things are probably the best thing about this, and it's the only spot in the game where you have 3 oil puddles for only 1 base, which makes it super useful. Now, this base location I stayed at for a long time. This is one of the ones for like some of the newer players, probably around level 30. This would be a really cool one. First of all, the landscape looks really cool. You have all the mountains you can see across the entire world. Like, look how far you can see. This is better render distance than like Minecraft times 10. Like, the render distance on this game is insane. You can see everything from around here. And of course, I am talking about this mountain right here, which I have showed in several videos. As you guys can see, it has so many resources. It has like 10 iron nodes or something along those lines. It has a bunch of coal nodes. It has a bunch of wood, and it just is an amazing location. You have the tower right there. You have a little pal encampment down here, so you can go get the pals over there. You can like farm up your little berry farms like I did over here. All around, just an amazing location. This one's pretty popular though. This is probably the most popular one on this list, so pretty much everyone knows about it by now. But if you don't know about it, the chords are 180 minus 40. This was the original best location in the game before they added the mines where you can just mine like ores and stuff at your base. Like you can see with the ore mining site too, and like the coal mine and everything, if you're past level 50, this base probably isn't the best for you. But one other really cool thing about this base, I'm not sure why my Jet Ragon is committing war crimes right now, but one other really cool thing about this base is the raiders cannot get to you. So when it activates raids, they're going to spawn like all the way down here or something, and they obviously cannot climb this huge mountain, so you're just going to be able to shoot down at them and get free loot from them. They won't kill you while you're AFK, they can't get up to you, and it just makes it really useful, especially if you're lower level, like around 30. You can just shoot down at them and get free XP and items without having to worry about them killing you. You can AFK without having to worry about them killing you. It's all around just really useful. Now, there used to be a bunch of really cool glitch bases where you can like glitch through walls and build underground and stuff, and you can kind of still do that now, but it is way harder, so that is why I am not showing any of those. But I have shown a lot of them in my old videos, but But anyways, if you're newer, you probably don't want a glitch base location. Anyways, the best starter base location is generally known that for this little red like valley right here. This is probably the best starting location. However, this one area right here, look how many nodes this has. If you place down a little base right here as you're just starting, like level 10 or 15, you will have access to all of these, a bunch of trees, this really cool view, and there is a bunch of pal camps and even the little pal island over there to get you some rare pals. This base location is right here at chords 10 minus 530. If I was starting a new Palworld save right now, I would definitely be living right here. The amount of ores right here are just completely overpowered. Plus you have access to a bunch of the Palworld's best like starting locations, like the church right there, a bunch of towers. There's a bunch of pal little camps over here that you can go and get some rare pals every once in a while. However, this one isn't actually protected from raids, but the other two locations will help you out with that more if you needed to be protected from high level pal raids. Now I do have one more to show you guys, but to state the obvious, if you're higher level, you should probably be building your base around the new island right now. The reason is you will get better meteorite drops, you will get higher level pals coming into your base and your pals will kill them for free XP, you'll have more oil puddles over here, and you can just build a lot cooler bases on the new landscape, along with having access to the easy tower, the new Japanese trees and everything. So pretty much the best place to build a base is in the new island, as everybody knows. But some of these other base locations I am showing have really useful specific uses that you should try out. Now remember guys, I am placing down a furnace for every single subscriber we have. I still have like 400 more furnaces to place just to keep up with the last video. So if you want to join them, all you have to do is hit the sub, and we post Palworld videos all the time. Now let's get to the last base location. This base location has something really special about it. Now here it is guys. It might not look too special right on the little coast, the beach right here. This is actually in the valley that I was talking about earlier. But if you watch some of my other videos, this is going to look really familiar, because at chords 110 minus 330, you can actually put the Plasma Ryu summoning rock, summoning feature kind of thing right on this rock right here. And when you summon him, he will be completely stuck and you'll be able to kill him for free. So this is probably the most important base location in the entire game right now, only because of this one specific glitch. So if you don't like glitches and you don't like bugging out the highest tier boss in the game, then you probably will not like this base location. But I have an entire video on how to do it if you want to check that out. I just needed to include this one base location because this one specific rock right here for some reason is like the most powerful rock in the entire game, and this rock can defeat the most powerful boss in the entire game. Personally, I think the best base location I showed was the one all the way over here on the volcano with the 3 different oil locations. However, you guys will have to let me know in the comments if you have a specific base location anywhere and what you think the best one is and what you're going to build here if you have any other bases. I've been playing on this Palworld world for like over a year, so I have a bunch of different structures. I have a bunch of different bases everywhere, but these are by far my favorite ones and the most useful ones. Some of them for glitches like this, some of them for the resources, some of them for the oil puddles. So I'm going to dip out guys, make sure to sub up, and of course I have a bunch of other videos with glitches, tips, tricks, base locations, all that kind of stuff if you want to check that out. But this was just a quick vid for all the PS5 guys in case you do not have a set base location yet, or you're just starting. I know it's coming out on MacBook soon, so a lot of those guys will just be starting. These are the best base locations to start out or to end up at. Now I am going to absolutely obliterate this rare creamus right here as the last thing. Remember guys, I post vids pretty much daily. How did that just miss? Whatever. You know, it's time to go.